Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be jumping into IOTA and MIOTA. Obviously, a very solid price increase, up to 14% in the last 24 hours, pushing to $1.75. IOTA is one of those coins we've talked a lot about on the channel, and I will kind of go into detail on IOTA, why we're seeing this increase, how high it's going to continue to climb. Is it done climbing? As it looks right now, we came from that $1.83 and we're on our way back down. So I will be answering all of these questions here in the next couple of minutes, and I'll also jump into the price predictions for the end of the year and the end of the bull market as well. So as we take a look at the last week, we're seeing a 68.12% increase in just 1 week. $1.75 now, all the way from $1.02. If we take a look at the last month, we're seeing an 88-cent price IOTA all the way to $1.75, over a 105% increase in the last month. Absolutely massive. Hype continues to really just keep climbing. Retail as well as institutional investors obviously trying to take advantage of this. We're going to see a lot of people talking about IOTA recently, or in the upcoming days, because of this push, as well as the future of IOTA. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of articles out there. We do see $4.9 billion market cap right now, continuing to rise, almost at $5 billion. The volume in the last 24 hours reaching 422.2 million. This is, like I said, a coin that I've talked about quite a bit. I do believe in IOTA quite a bit. I think it's one of the coins that was very undervalued at 88 cents. Now seeing $1.75, getting closer to the value I believe it should be at for now. As we push through this bull market part 2, I do think we are going to see IOTA continue to climb. And like I said, we'll keep you up to date through the whole entire process. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video before we get going into farther things. So the next thing we're going to take a look at is actually going to be a video I posted August 25th, 2021. This was me talking about the top 5 altcoins at perfect targets now. By the bottom, top 5 crypto altcoins to buy August 2021. And this was a great, really, video to make, because we see IOTA here at this time $1.05. So hopefully you guys take advantage of some of these videos. And I also, if you haven't already, tweet about it as well. So if you go to Crypto Profit YT on Twitter, I have the link down in the description. And then also, I'm going to plug myself one more time. I have exclusive pre-sales, low market cap picks, and market updates on patreon.com/CryptoProfitYT. And this is where you can get these kind of talk, or really updates as well. So make sure to take advantage of those links. Like I said, IOTA, one I talked about a lot, under $1, and now seeing it finally push, to that dollar, $1.75 now, as it continues to kind of be a little volatile. Now $1.76, hopefully continuing to rise. Like I said, we'll talk about that here in just a second. I have one very interesting tweet that or a DM I got on Twitter. So, hey, I work with IOTA Advocacy Group, and we're looking to get some people tweeting about IOTA ASAP, given the recent buzz and market moves. Are you available, interested, and what's your preferred means of communication? So this was a very interesting DM. I'm not going to give out the name that, DM'd it to me. And I will say I didn't take place in this, but I was trying to hear more about it. So I did give him my Telegram link. And I just wanted to, hear more about, what they're trying to accomplish with this little, tweeting and buzz. I wanted to see if it actually moved the market. Little to say. I don't know if this was all them, but we are seeing a massive move in the market. So I don't think, this probably had full effect on the market moves, but it definitely could have helped, obviously, with the idea of, just tweeting about it from, large, really followings across the space. So we'll see what happens if it continues on this push up, but just keep this in mind. It could be a hyped push to the top, so we may see some people trying to sell that top right now, and we may see it crash down to maybe $1.30, $1.40 before we see it rise yet again. I do want to say, though, IOTA has a very solid foundation, very solid base with tons of utility and use cases, and that's why we're going to jump into really these events that have taken place the last 2 days. So the first event was Thursday, September 2nd at 9 p.m. CEST. This was a big business development, mobility, and automotive really talk or speaking virtually at the Con Smart Cities. So this is big to continue to see, just really talk about IOTA altogether. If we jump into the next tweet, this one's going to be tomorrow, September 3rd. So obviously this was, like I said, yesterday. These were 2 big dates that just recently happened. We'll speak virtually at the blockchain HTW, and we'll share some interesting use cases of IOTA, including micropayments and IoT. So there's a lot of talk, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's these 2 events, whether it's the news that has continued to come, or just really the foundation of IOTA. We are starting to see that pump really take place, and I think we are not completely done yet. I do want to take a look at this as well. So IOTA tweeted out, Internet of Things has the potential to monetize our data and revolutionize our economy. IOTA actually, aims to deliver those underlying infrastructure to unlock that potential. So no fees, no miners, and sustainable. So that's one thing they always like to, kind of mention is the no fees, no miners, and obviously still being that sustainable source. We jump over to the next one. We have the Firefly wallet. If you guys don't know much about the Firefly wallet, it is your secure entry point to the IOTA ecosystem. It guides you through the complexities of crypto, protected with the ease of use. So explore tutorials, downloads, and more at firefly.iota.org. So if you guys are jumping into IOTA, Firefly is a great wallet to actually take advantage of. And I do want to jump into one more tweet before we jump into the actual website to kind of deep dive into what they're doing and accomplishing across the IOTA space itself. So the Chase EU Consortium is designed to boost the EU Commission strategy for blockchain DLT skills. Chase provides blockchain innovation and skills development with the support of Erasmus program of the European Union. We're not going to jump too much into this blog post because there is a lot of kind of nitty-gritty details that we would have to jump through. But for the most part, this is continuing to see good things, partnerships taking place. And if we go to the IOTA website itself, you can see some of the things they're trying to accomplish with the social impact, whether it's sustainability, identity, or citizen-centered governance. They have mobility, car wallets, smart charging, and usage-based insurance. Smart cities, urban mobility management, open and transparent data, peer-to-peer collaboration, global trade. They have track and trace, customs and border management, digital twins, and then they talk about their final one, digital identity, whether it's self-sovereign identity, identity of things, or regulatory compliance. So a lot of possibilities as IOTA, like I said, enables those new possibilities. So you can jump in and start exploring as a developer, community, or enterprise. And I'm sure, like I said, a ton of investors jumping in, whether it's institutional or retail investors getting involved with IOTA is definitely something a lot of people are wanting to do right now. As we see $1.76 continuing to take place, a 12.75% increase. Where do we think IOTA can actually end up by the end of the year in the end of the bull market? So I've talked about, like I said, there's definitely a possibility with for a recent dip because of this tweet or DM going out and about. We don't know how many people actually took this opportunity to tweet about IOTA just because of somebody paying them or just because of the interest of let's buy some IOTA and then let's all talk about it and then dump on our followers. That's a terrible thing to do, and I think some people are probably taking advantage of this and doing it. So just keep that in mind that that's always definitely a possibility or it can always happen. So we see $1.76 right now. Like I said, I think by the end of the year, we could easily see IOTA pushing to new all-time highs. If we take a look at the all-time high, it was way back December 18th, 7 p.m. And, I think that's something we could easily get back to, not by the end of the year possibly, but, realistically $3 to $5 is that price prediction for the end of the year. By the end of the bull market part 2, I think we could easily push past really at $5.69 mark. That was December 18th. I think we could easily, like I said, push past that and do much more than that. I think $7 to $8, $7 to $9 range is definitely reasonable, conservative, and realistic if we continue to see mass adoption take place across the crypto space. We are going to see a lot of things coming in the next couple of weeks with IOTA, so make sure to continue to stay up to date by subscribing to the channel, turning notifications on, and liking the video. I try to give it rarely kind of full transparency. Like I said, sharing my DMs, whether it's talking about old videos, $1.05 IOTA. If you guys take advantage of this, you're going to have great profits. So I just want to kind of help you out. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't already, it would mean a lot. I did just disable monetization through all of September for the channel. So if you guys want to stay up to date with exclusive pre-sales, low market cap picks, and market updates, patreon.com/cryptoprofitYT. It's going to be in the description of today's video. It would mean a lot if you guys would take advantage of that. I'll see you all in the next one.